Good morning. In this video, we are going to continue with Chapter 8, Introduction to Trigonometry. Let us have a quick recap of what we learned from the previous video. We saw trigonometric ratios. There are mainly 6 trigonometric ratios. Sin A, side opposite to angle A by hypotenuse. Cos A, side adjacent to angle A by hypotenuse. Tan A, side opposite to angle A by side adjacent to angle A. Cosec A, hypotenuse by side opposite to angle A. Sec A, hypotenuse by side adjacent to angle A. Cot A, side adjacent to angle A by side opposite to angle A. The next one gives the reciprocal. Sin A and cosec A are reciprocals of each other. Cos A and sec A, tan A and cot A. Finally, we have derived another formula for tan A, which is sin A by cos A. For cot A, cos A by sin A. We usually name the angles of the triangle with respect to their vertices, and we also denote the trigonometric ratios with respect to the vertices. For example, sin A, cos A, tan A, cosec A, or sin C, cot C, sec C, etc. But it is not essential to use the vertices. We can also use another angle for them. And usually these angles are denoted by Greek letters. For example, in the same triangle ABC, angle C can also be denoted as angle theta. So, sin C and sin theta are the same. Here C will be the vertex, while theta exclusively is to denote the angle. Here are some of the Greek letters which are commonly used for denoting angles. Theta, phi, alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Now, let us move on to exercise 8.1. First question, in triangle ABC, right angled at B, AB is 24 centimeter, BC is 7 centimeter. We have to determine sin C and cos C. So, first, given that AB is 24, BC is 7. In order to find sin and cos, we need the value of the hypotenuse AC. We are going to find that side by using Pythagoras theorem. In right angle triangle ABC, by Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. That is 24 square plus 7 square. Solving, we get 625. So, AC is 25 centimeter. Now that we have got all the three sides, let us find the trigonometric ratio. We know that sin C is side opposite to angle C by hypotenuse. That is side AB by AC, which is 24 by 25. And cos C is side adjacent to angle C by hypotenuse, which is BC by AC, 7 by 25. You needn't convert them in decimal. You can leave it the answer as fraction itself. Now, moving on to the next question. Question number 4. Given 15 cot A is equal to 8, find sin A and sec A. Given that 15 cot A is 8, so cot A is 8 by 15. In this question, the sides of the triangle as such is not given to us as in the previous question. So, we have to find the sides first. After that, we can find the trigonometric ratio. So, cot A is side adjacent to angle A by side opposite to angle A, which is 8 by 15. Now, side adjacent to angle A is AB, opposite to angle A is BC. So, AB by BC is 8 by 15. Now, directly equating them, we get AB as 8 and BC as 15. Now that we have got the two sides, let us find the third side by using Pythagoras theorem. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, which is 8 square plus 15 square. Solving, we get 289. So, AC is 17. Now, we have got all the three sides. Let us find the trigonometric ratios. Sin A is side opposite to angle A by hypotenuse, which is BC by AC 15 by 17. Sec A is hypotenuse by side adjacent to angle A, which is AC by AB 17 by 8. Yes, the final answer is an improper fraction, but still you needn't convert them at all. You can leave the answer as such. Next question, question number 6. If angle A and angle B are acute angles such that cos A equal to cos B, then prove that angle A equal to angle B. Let us draw the diagram for this first. Triangle ABC, in which given that angle A and B are acute angles. So, angle C is the right angle. Given triangle ABC is a right angle triangle, right angled at C. Angle A and angle B are acute angles, cos A equal to cos B. We have to prove that angle A is equal to angle B. Now, moving on to the proof. In triangle ABC, cos A is equal to side adjacent to angle A by hypotenuse, which is AC by AB. Cos B is side adjacent to angle B by hypotenuse, which is BC by AB. Note that both of them are cos, but the angles are different, A and B. So, your answer, the trigonometric ratio cos A, cos B also differs. Given that cos A is equal to cos B, substituting the value, we have AC by AB equal to BC by AB. Denominators are equal, the ratios are equal, so obviously the numerators are equal. Thus, AC equal to BC. Now, in a triangle, two sides are equal. So, hence, angle A equal to angle B because they are the angle opposite to equal sides of a triangle. Hence, we have proved the question. Moving on to the next question, question number 7. If cot theta equal to 7 by 8, evaluate. First part is 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta divided by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. Second part is cot square theta. Two parts we have to evaluate. Till now, you had two types of questions. In the first one, sides of the triangle were given and you were asked to find the trigonometric ratio. In the second one trigonometric ratio is given, then you have to find the other trigonometric ratios, for which we found the sides first and then we found the trigonometric ratio. Now, a trigonometric ratio cot theta is given and we have to evaluate an expression. So in this, first let us find the two sides of a triangle. Then by using Pythagoras theorem, we will find the third side. Then we have to find the required trigonometric ratio. In this case, sin theta and cos theta. Then we have to substitute in the expression. Let us see that. First, in triangle ABC, cot theta is side adjacent to angle theta by side opposite to angle theta, which is BC by AB. And the value is given to be 7 by 8. So directly we equate them. We get BC as 7 and AB as 8. We got the two sides. Let us find the third side by using Pythagoras theorem. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, which is 8 square plus 7 square, 113. So AC is square root of 113. Now that we have got all the three sides, let us find the trigonometric ratios first. Sin theta is side opposite to angle theta by hypotenuse, which is AB by AC, 8 by root of 113. Cos theta is side adjacent to angle theta by hypotenuse, which is BC by AC, 7 by root of 113. Now, let us solve the expression. 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta, which is 1 plus 8 by root of 113 into 1 minus 8 by root of 113 divided by 1 plus 7 by root of 113 into 1 minus 7 by root of 113. Now note that it is in the formula a plus b into a minus b in both the numerator and denominator. So our answer would be a square minus b square, which is 1 square, again 1, minus 8 by root 113 the whole square. Similarly, in the denominator, 1 minus 7 by root 113 the whole square. So we get 1 minus 64 by 113, 1 minus 49 by 113. Solving, we get the final answer to be 49 by 64. So this is the answer for the given expression. Now moving on to the second part of the question, cot square theta. Given that cot theta is 7 by 8, we already know that cot square theta is same as cot theta the whole square. Cot theta value is 7 by 8 the whole square, which is 49 by 64. Now moving on to question number 10. In triangle PQR, right angled at Q, PR plus QR is 25 centimeter and PQ is 5 centimeter. Determine the values of sin P, cos P and tan P. Here the sides are given, but one side is given as such PQ 5 centimeter, while some of the other two sides are given to us. First, we will find the sides separately. So let PR equal to x centimeter. So QR would be 25 minus x. First, let us solve for x. For that, we use Pythagoras theorem. In right angle triangle PQR, PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square, which is x square equal to 5 square plus 25 minus x the whole square. Solving them, we get x to be 13. X is PR for us. So PR is 13 centimeter. QR is 25 minus x, which is 25 minus 13. So 12 centimeter. Now that we have got all the three sides, we can solve the trigonometric ratio. Sin P is side opposite to angle P by hypotenuse, which is QR by PR, 12 by 13. Cos P is side adjacent to angle P by hypotenuse, PQ by PR, 5 by 13. Tan P is side opposite to angle P by side adjacent to angle P, which is QR by PQ, 12 by 5. Now, we know another formula for tan P, which is sin P by cos P. Sin P value is 12 by 13, cos P value is 5 by 13. Denominator 13, 13 would get cancelled. So, we are left with 12 by 5. We can use either of these two formulas to find tan value. In this question, since we have already found sin and cos, we can use the other formula also. Any one would be sufficient to answer. Now, from all this, we can note that the value of sin A or cos A is always less than 1, or in particular, sometimes it could be equal to 1 also. It is because hypotenuse is the longest side of a right triangle. With this, we have come to the end of this session. Thank you.